Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 22 of the Abandoned Kids Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And the rules to the Abandoned Kids Challenge are down in the description below, as is a link to the full set of rules and my tweaks to the rules. The main premise is that we have a teen sibling who is raising her younger siblings, and they started with nothing, which you can't tell now because they now have a home. She also started with two baby siblings, and they are now children, but her child sibling's not quite ready. Her oldest child sibling, Brian here, is on his last stages of trying to get all his aspirations done before he ages up to 18. So the kids came home from school, and the younger two, who had just aged up recently from toddlers, are now B students. They all had to go to the bathroom, and I'm having them, hopefully, when they are finished, start to play so that they can work on this play 3 games of chess for the Whiz Kid aspiration, because one of the things that I'm doing is that they need to complete all 4 child aspirations, as well as work on their character values. For Brian in particular, I'm trying to have him work on his manners, his responsibility, emotional control, and empathy. I'm struggling a bit with the conflict resolution because that's something that's an adult or young adult has to teach the kids. There are other ways. You need to meet people with I'm having her try to read. I'm trying to have her read. I don't know what level she got to. Let me see. Purchase, she is level 2, and let me look and see whether or not we have that, or if she was reading 1. It looks like she was reading 1, so I'm going to purchase number 2, because one way to make a lot of money is to max your vampire lore skill if you happen. Of course, that's one that doesn't go in the bookshelf. It goes into their inventory. The rest go on the bookshelf these days. Is to max your vampire lore skill and grow the plants, the plasma fruit, the garlic, which we already have, and the wolfsbane. Those are the 3 ingredients. And then you can make the cure, and you can sell that on the yard sale table, which has been fixed, but the street gallery hasn't been fixed. So I've had my Sims make 54,000 per cure. They do cost 2,500 to make, plus you need to have 10 each of the 3 ingredients in there. So they're not cheap to make, but compared to what you're gonna make on it on the yard sale table, they are very cheap to make. So I did breed the frogs, I think, just before I finished last time. So I figured, why not have her work on that? And she is also just working on this Renaissance Sim aspiration, because one thing that I had said for her before she can age up to young adult is she needs to get to level 3 of a teen career, and so that would help her work on this aspiration anyways, because it does the first one, because that counts for the first one. So I'm just having her tick off reading the books while she's at it. And Brian, I had him, he was supposed to be playing, not dancing. I don't remember telling him to play that. Do I have that as a club gathering activity? I can't remember. Nope. No, he just did that all by himself. So you kind of have to go to the bathroom a little bit, I see. And you may as well, wash your hands and brush your teeth a little bit. And he is focused from a productive school day, and he's a bit tired. Now, one thing I often do with the clubs, and they do have the points to do it, is I buy the Rally the Troops, which I haven't been using, but I could do it and just try not to overuse it, let them get a little boost when they get home from school so that they can go a little bit further and get a little bit more done. So he needs to do all of the painting, the drawings, I should say. So, and he's only level 7, so he'll unlock the monster pretty soon. So I'll start with animal, and as usual, I usually like to do them alphabetically so that, if you go in and out, then you can remember what you had done by, the number of it. So it's a little tip that I find, because it sometimes can be. Another one is you can just stick them up on the wall, and then you can see which of the categories, because they have to be the 5 different types of pictures, which is, as you can see, he currently has the option for animal, people, shapes, and vehicle, and then you unlock monster at level 8 of the creativity skill. So speaking of, so I am not going to get that. Let me know whether you think I should buy that. But like I said, with the intention that I wouldn't overuse it. I often use it so much that my Sims don't even sleep. They still need to shower, they still need some fun, but you can usually manage the rest of their needs with rallying the troops often, unless you're somewhere where you can't have a club gathering, of course. So let's see. So she's reading. She also needed fun, so I thought reading often helps them with their fun, so it's a good way for them to build a skill and get some fun up. So that's why I thought I would also work on it. She wants to cloud gaze. So you guys must have finished your first round and you're making a mess as you usually do. Come over here. Actually, before you do that, you should probably clean your mess, because that will help. Can you? Oh, you didn't make enough of a mess for it to make an actual mess. Come play. Oh, you already are playing. I never canceled that. And you can come play. Join the game. And, oh, we did have a couple of kids come home. We had Peter, which he doesn't know Peter, but I suppose he should introduce himself. But he is busy, is our Eric. So we may as well see if we can, talk to him while we're here. She does need a little bit of social. Can she talk? And can we not have the power sculpting video come up? Because you're not actually doing it. If you came home from school, you may as well... How are you going? Are you saying bye-bye? Probably, because I see that Azure is going. I don't see it. Oh, she has now got the plasma fruit, wolfsbane, and the mosquito trap seeds, which are more for... I have heard that maybe they stop the bugs, the bugs for spraying for bugs. So I'm going to have her order those so that we can get them planted, because I find in particular the plasma fruit tree takes a while to grow. So I know she has to max out her skills too, but so we're gonna get 1 pack of each of them. And we're gonna order, well, I'll get this just for the, oh, maybe not, that's 350, but she has the money. She's gonna order 1. Because if it helps with our plants, then that helps a lot. And I am pre-recording this a little bit, so I don't have Jungle Adventures yet, but by the time I record the next part, I will have it, and I will maybe change their outfits. I'm not really sure. We'll see. I am thinking I might take them to Selva Dorado, but I'm not 100% sure. I think if I did, I'd prefer Brian to at least be a teen, so that we have the 2 teens in the household and not just the 1 teen. So I'm gonna make him get up and keep working on that, because he needs to finish up 2 aspirations still. This one, obviously, and he could probably take a vacation day. Yeah, he has vacation days, and they're gonna just disappear as soon as he becomes a teen. They don't carry over. Whereas for her, I don't want her taking vacation days. She doesn't really have. She has vacation days for work, and she has no vacation days for school because she took it. And my wall is full. I probably should just delete everything because there's nothing there, and get that out of the way. And I don't know whether she'll be able to get a promotion when she's going to, it's kind of early to be going to bed, I have to say. It's not very... So we're going to open these and look for the other. There's the plasma, and I'm pretty sure there's the 6M mosquito trap seeds. I call them wolfsbane. They're not. So we're going to breed the frogs since we're in the inventory, and see they need breeding. See, because it's stuff like this that makes me kind of want to just get them a little boost so they can stay up, because going to bed at 8:30 is... They're going to be up early, and then it's sort of a vicious cycle of needing to sleep a lot. And I'm going to... Did I do that? I did that wrong. I didn't actually transfer it. I thought I did. Oh well. It is what it is. I don't know if she's going to go to sleep or if we'll cancel that. Do we need some more food in the fridge? And I can't be bothered. I deleted, so I don't know whether the easiest way to... She's not unlocked the next one, so we know she still has to read that one. So we are going to have her have a nap. She'll just sleep a little bit and then get up, because I don't think she'll need to sleep, fully. And you guys, you still need to probably do another game of chess, because the reading with the adult for 2 hours was, they got that when they were toddlers, and they did carry over for the Whiz Kid aspiration. It does carry over, so that's kind of a nice thing. And why are you angry? Oh, from the loud music, because of course Brian is in a loud. He's listening to music loudly. Listen to loud music. Can you just listen to regular music? Like, do you need to listen to it loudly? Because I don't know that that's going to help. So, did you get up? No, right, because I find when you're in a club gathering, they all start listening to the music. You can go have a little bit more of a snooze. You can sleep a bit more. I don't know if you did actually... Yeah, you did. So I'm going to put these out in their yard. And I want to plant both of them because it takes, like I said, 10. And 10 is one harvest. One full harvest. I just don't know that I want to have too many of them out there. But if I was to get extra of anything, I would probably get extra of the plasma fruit, because they're slow. The wolf's bane, I find, grow quite quickly. But she has to get all the way to level 15, so I don't really know how quickly she's going to get. I find that's one that does level up pretty quickly, but, you know, still only so quickly. So let me see. I can't remember where she was on food. She does need to make a gourmet meal, so I am going to have her do that. Cook a gourmet meal, and some, without fresh ingredients, I'm going to have a party-sized garlic noodles as soon as she has woken up, had a good enough sleep. Well, he's not going to bed this time. Last time he started to head off to bed. We'll put that in his inventory. And of course now I don't remember whether I had him draw a monster. No, it was people. So... which that one was easy to test because he wouldn't have drawn a monster ever before. So the only one that it was in his inventory is if he had actually just done it. So he's very tired. So did you guys finish that? You did. So you need to finish your homework while you're focused, which obviously is a lot easier to do if someone is helping you with your homework. So I kind of wonder, it's kind of late in the day, but I'm wondering whether she should get up and... because she can help them with their homework, but if we call the nanny in, they can ask for help from them, and that would help me get that, and she doesn't have to do as much. So I think I'm going to hire a service and have the nanny come late at night. We'll just dismiss him. I'll let them keep doing that. Are they hungry? They're tired. And... not really very hungry, I have to say. Maybe she... oops. I'll try that again. That's what happens when you're like looking at other people at Sims and not paying attention. So she is hungry. She's just a little bit tired. So I'm going to have her go sleep a little bit. And then I'm going to have him. He's hungry, so he can probably get leftovers and eat. Or he could just eat that. But whatever. And how are you? You're exhausted, but we'll let you get some leftovers too when you finish that. So that you can... and did you take your vacation day? Yes, you did. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Because hopefully he will, you know, get through his... oh, it's a different nanny. Where's our old nanny? I wonder if that's because of the patch I'm not used to. Still is the front door. So are you coming in? Oh, you're cleaning up the mess that I couldn't see. I was going to have her clean that up. So we'll put the food away. Hopefully that actually went in the fridge. And she wants to be creative. Now I did notice that, and you won't be able to see that, if you start a painting, if you have your Sims start a painting, and then you save and then go back in later and it wasn't finished, the only option is to scrap the painting. However, there's a workaround, which I've already done, and that is so you can see I can resume it, and she had done that last time, is if you drag it to your inventory and then put it back out, that's why she can resume the painting. So that's the workaround for that, because I just only found that. So I don't know if that got picked up, but my game sort of minimized briefly. So I only just found that out when I was trying to look into it. So that's a very good workaround if you're noticing that in your own game. So that's good. So you are going to, you need the homework because I think your homework is in here because we did lose 2 the other day. And I just accidentally didn't realize which sim I was on. So you're going to breeze through your homework. Well, you're going to interfere with the nanny, though. Maybe you should stop. You should just help him. Because the nanny is cooking. Oh, and you finished eating anyway, so that's perfect timing. And we can breed the frogs again while you're doing that. Of course, breeding the frogs is going to pause every time I breed the frogs. It pauses the game. Oh my goodness, he is exhausted. My poor, poor Brian. Go to bed. Can you go to bed? If I do that, will you go to the right bed? Yeah, you're going to the right bed. Good boy. So you finished that. Good. And now we're going to have you do your extra credit work. You did finish that. Fish and chips. Excellent. We'll put that in the fridge. And can you help again? Oh, she also came home with the responsible, she being Amelia, came home with her responsible trait being maxed. So that was, you know, a really good thing. Or not maxed, in range. Not maxed, but in the range of getting it. Because I'm wanting at least for her to get the manners, responsibility, and emotional control before she becomes a young adult. And I would like to do the empathy, but that's the best thing for that is to go do some volunteering as a teen, and I just haven't, you know, had a chance to do that yet. So hopefully this will work for him, that he'll at least get it done. And then I will probably wake up Sylvia and get her to do hers so that she can get that done too. Because one thing is I'm also trying to get the points, because then he can get they both can get the incredibly friendly trait, unless she already has it. I don't remember, because she did have 2 sim days ahead of time. No, she hasn't, but she did complete her she can get it, so why don't I get it for her now? Because that is the trait, so that she can have an easier time working on the social aspiration and making friends. If you have incredibly friendly and combine it with the club boost, you make friends instantly. Same thing if you have incredibly friendly and combine it with polite as a young adult. You don't need a club boost, it makes friends instantly too. So that's kind of a good thing. And is that your homework on the table, or is that Brian's homework on the table? It is Brian's homework, so I'm going to put it into Brian's inventory. And speaking of which, I got sidetracked and stopped reading the frogs, and that kind of dragged me over. And so let me try here, and let's hope that this time I actually remember and put it into Eric's inventory and don't breed those tiger frogs. Which I should probably make a point of trying to sell some of them, but I'm keeping them in case they go fishing, because they're not worth as much. So, you know, they make reasonable fishing bait. Is why. So I was saying I'd like to go to Salvadorado with them, but I just wasn't, 100% sure. So you are tired, so you should go to bed and stop listening to music. And you, my dear, you should get up and do your homework. And you need to get up soon to go to work. So you're going to go to the bathroom and do some sleeping, so that you're not in too bad a shape before you go to work. And you're going to get up and do your homework so that we can see if we can get this and we can ask the nanny for help. Hopefully the nanny doesn't go anywhere. So you don't really need the nanny here during the day, though. She is a good source of making free food. We never did learn her traits. We never really introduced herself to her. So we are going to ask for help with homework so that... And I find sometimes the nannies often will just help automatically, even without being asked. Sometimes when I'm trying to get my sim parents to help with homework and the nannies are in the way, because part of the parenting aspirations are to help with homework and the nannies are helping. And I'm like, okay, I don't want you helping right now, because I want my sims to help. She wants to be creative. Okay, so now you're going to try and do your next one. You're going to do your extra credit work so we can get through that. Because you are higher. I don't know where you are on your mental. You're not high enough to do any of the, to make the emotion potion, because you need to be higher. I don't know if you need to be 8, possibly. Oh, okay. Come here and ask for help, because you're not going to be focused unless you're getting help with your homework. I guess I should sell this bed. We don't need it. We don't have any toddlers anymore. But, so, they made some progress on their WizKids aspirations, both Sylvia and Eric. Eric is now on the final tier, or is he? He is. Excellent, because he did get to level 5 of his mental skill, which he needed to do. he wasn't. He must have done that with the extra credit, because the extra credit helps build your mental skill. So that's a good thing. And Sylvia has to finish it this one time, which should tick off. So, and Amelia, really all she did was make the gourmet meal, and she did some reading, because like I said, I'm working on now, I'm going to try and get her to max her vampire lore to try and make them some more money so we can finish the house, because that's a really easy way to make some money. But it does take some time. But I think because she has, you know, the basics, that there's the ability for her to do it. But she'll want to paint and make the odd painting from time to time, so she still probably will do that too. But that is it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!